kwakusmart TV ni abusua ekamia yese ensema Captain Smart ekotena wonya TV ekoka se wonnim na woto abama MPP dia ene ye na ode ne ode besoso esoso yi baabi akeka kwa no ene enyan kamia yese ase Captain Smart anhwe ne hu ya anhwe ne be famra kwan so enam ne a okoka ye ninti na we amapo adom okire enso de nano abatum o se entwaye ne Captain ye ne de entwaye kura na wono de okire mu akire mu se JJ omomra anaso omolo no ene ne Captain Smart ye no emobra meka JJ a Ghana Journalists Association for no se omomra no enimu sa se as a journalist utina TV so eyeye obi se okoye bibi se ya ene na ono so oyise no
also smart at say ya we ne mo bia enye bia we no woman journalism na say good journalism any ma say you can do your work without doing. Let's see the video of what he said. See the video.
Hwe woto abama MPP a we aboa I want to repeat this statement. The ticket of Baumia Napo, woto abama wama we aboa. Unim nyansa, wadwen da fam, ye tietia so, apeche no, apro asay.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Woto abama NDC MPP I mean, how can you say that? Chief, where did you learn this journalism from? Where did you learn this from? Young people are coming up, they want to be journalists. You are lucky to be a journalist. I'm lucky to be a news reporter. How do you dissipate the whole career like this? How do you, if that's what Tommy and Anfosi and Godwin Avenobo did, would we have had the respect for the job? How can you talk like that? A big man like you, how can you talk like that on television? And the people who run your television station today were watching. How can you do that? If your child is watching that thing on TV, would you be happy with it? Why do you do things like that? Let us demonstrate that journalism is an intellectual exercise. It's not a competition of insults. It's not an insulting match. Other people can do that. Journalism is not about that because you have a responsibility to educate people, to entertain them, and to inform them. That is a constitutional obligation on anybody who tries to use mass media to engage with people. Once you want to use mass media to engage with people, there's a constitutional obligation to educate, to entertain, and to inform. The Constitution didn't add insults. What is wrong with you? Why are you dissipating the job? Why are you spoiling the job? Why are you bringing the job opprobrium? Why are you bringing the job disgrace? Why? Don't you know that young people want to come and do the job? Your children who watch you, don't they want to be talk like that on TV? Really? I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Sometimes my friends see me and then they are laughing at me that back when we said that stop the journalism and come and let's work, you say that you do journalism, then you stand on TV and are complaining about it. Take a deal with it. Yes. A journalist is on TV and talks like that about election. And so the Ghana Journalists Association cannot. And the Ghana Journalists Association doesn't want to look like they are partisan because in fact they are not partisan. The leadership of the GJA is not partisan. People who are members of the GJA can be partisan, but once you become leadership of GJA, they've never been partisan from the time of Giptia Fenyidazi. So if you look at the wording of their language, they are trying very hard not to look like they are doing MPP's bidding. But you have forced them into the game. They are neutrals. The leadership of the GJA is neutral. Leave them to be. Don't do things that will force them out to come and say that you can't talk like that, and it will look like because he's talking about NDC, MPP, that's why they are doing that. No. They are doing that because they need to sanitize the job and give it that clean bill of health that every country needs for the country to progress. Why do you think they call us the fourth estate of the realm? You think if this is what they were doing in Versailles, where the name fourth estate came from, they will call us fourth estate? You think if this is what the British newspapers were doing, they will call them fourth estate? You think that's how Nkrumah's Evening News and Dankwa Statesman, when they started in Ghana, if this is what they were doing competition of insults, why do you go come into the journalism and come and destroy it like that? Where did you come from into the journalism to just come and destroy it like that? Play the tape again. Play his tape. Let viewers understand what I'm talking about. Play.
Hwe woto abama MPP a we aboa. I want to repeat this statement. The ticket of Baumia Napo, woto abama wama we aboa. Unim nyansa, wadwen da fam yetiatia so apeche no apro asay
smart. We'll be reminding him of this tape because he has not come to apologize. Let's look at the GJ. What did GJ say? GJ calls for Media General to sanction Captain Smart over comments against MPP. The Ghana Journalists Association has expressed its disappointment over Captain Smart's unprofessional conduct. This comes after Captain Smart made inflammatory remarks during his Onua TV show, stating that only insane people would vote for the new patriotic party in the upcoming elections on 7 December. Insane people are not even qualified to vote. Because part of the reason to, he didn't say insane, Paul, so he didn't say that. He said that they are animals. That's why he didn't say they are insane. He didn't say that Otu Abama MPP we are insane. He said something else. What he said means that they are animals. That if you vote for MPP, you're an animal. That's okay. That's not going to stop people who want to vote for MPP to vote for MPP. But you don't communicate in mass media like that. And it is becoming unbecoming. And people who work with him, the station he works with, what is wrong? Kojo Yanka, Mr. Kojo Yanka, mentioning your name on television today. You are a very respected journalist, one of the most respected. You wrote a book, I read it in and out, and I talked about it here. Mr. Kojo Yanka, these are not the standards you taught us. Mr. Kojo Yanka, these are not the standards you taught us. This guy can stand on TV and talk like that. And Kojo Yanka is he board chairman of TV3, Kojo Yanka, the information minister. Is it politics that is destroying all our people? Kojo Yanka, Mr. Kojo Yanka that I know, the information minister, decent, one of the most decent men. When I read Kojo Yanka's book, the thing that shocked me in my life, and I told him, was that he went to university. Because if you look at Kojo Yanka, he's not like, if Chairman went to me, sorry, I won't go there. If you look at Kojo Yanka, he's not like that. But because of the respect Kojo Yanka carries, Mr. Kojo Yanka, you are a chairman of TV3, and this can happen there. A guy comes on TV and talks like that. I stand here and I carry narrative upon narrative against the National Democratic Congress, against this, against that, against Asiedun Ketia, narrative upon narrative. Look at the tapes. Never would you find me talking like this. What is the point? You can say that Ghanaians, please don't vote for MPP. Why must you vote for MPP? They are a bad government. The combination of Napo and Baumia is blah, 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 blah. You can say all that. But you can't sit on TV and say that if you vote for the MPP, you are an animal. Television.
And penifo bebre, and on Romano to issue him. Our more person with the Captain Smart, ephemera quanso.
Captain Smart, what's the say? Captain Smart, what's the say? What's Obi Obeto Abama MPP ni be MPP be our yaboa. Umamene yaboa. Captain Smart, umamene yaboa. Uankasa. Umami kushini, kwa siampenyi umamene yaboa. Obi Obeto Abama MPP ma. When I know mammy say. Kofra umami bra umami a odiji masi kajeje mantoma ade koma umami adwuma be na oye Captain Smart mi no umami enum baako miensa abofunu wo ya akola na wo ye penyi wo nim se obi a wonya 60 years kwasia bema wo visa wo ya yenja wuti Captain Smart wo ya aboa pa kwasia wuti kumase nya masi kana na wo jeje wo dada ma se obe ware na wadi o musika na odwani free kumase Captain Smart wo ya wana radio station na abafu na wo anya bi na wote so kwasia o maame no papa ne yonko ni MPP panyi bi MPP for man no o maame yonko kofa o maame bra kira aduma o maame ye o maame ko shini
Captain Smart asemo no me de onfa aseda e ma miracle ne diapon Captain say yesi patapafo pito aban ne woro ne krobia ejimifo dodo wo mu no say Captain say we see obi obeto ababia me no na tetantra ha na MPP mpanifo ba komako 9 the last one last week ya o ma mi jaye Kennedy Japan kayem fenche woda enka Captain ka ba ye betu nkontimi mbabi because nka obeye flat enka obeye bafanya hyede ma akopim se ye betu ababi kwan a no ankasa onfre kobi wachi no obuzanze then na boys ne de year 2016 ewo kumase no Captain Sam ne boys ya ye kone ho fie ena me ne tetantra ha enti wo pengofo asa tutu asa ne kasa basa no Captain menkwa me handle Captain a onu kontimi pie no ababonten wo boys ye di wachi me kan ho mo nu ten o me yekitu adi so what I say enti kasa wo ha
am person penifo atufo enti wo de ya
ena me kasa general secretary for ebedi MPP so no Oma me de tu o manim nyina nipa mpanifo be mienu pa na support o MPP o me good o mpanifo be mienu pa na support o me om say okay the last one the general secretary new or see na say mankasa MPP for the nsama amoka no eso chen the captain smart ken mo ye we ya mo nim hwanta mo nchen za but the Kennedy stated the same thing said me all can say mo jimi no enye the same thing amoye moye more than that into oka what ma MPP for mo de ya mo no enti me ntani Kennedy ano asem of da nanka captain ko be hu say mema na bi di de bi achi enko be hu say mema e wo kroma no e bi di de bi achi but sango for ne kasa enti no say actually yenya no ni nam ni baby nanka sorry 3 or sorry 2 ana badwuma enko be hu say e kroma watch dog wa ha na what come what vigilante the say one say we wadun so obedin kwasasem aye o memo me yen kwasasem chen wo de
enso ho no ma eye sofo bi nso aba be kasa eno de mintumi nche so ye sofo so ye konfo wa ba be kasa o se captain smart wawu akwaba bibie no ho no mo betim de aye na ebeyeye esan say wawu ne prince aso yes ne prince aso a wako aba oh yes eno ti captain smart omunya no esan say oye ni bibia enye na wo kire mu say o ma mimpo aneta na chi huhumu ene hu na mo ni nyina o maame aneta na chi na bibie ni hono ma wo ye pani o wo ye hwan o wo de fa hu na mani ana huhumu a untumi ene captain smart ensi aka esan se ono ne de ne bone ho ban no eson afenso wawu akwaba
your present bi e wo Ghana ha sei tie ni pa me penasem pa ni mi ni akwaba but the third time o woman captain smart oni pe biara obewu asomdwe mu bia no 48 hours so samba obi obenya accident bia no ade sa wo recover ansa na wasamba woman e check mbebem ebua afi mienu o ba hohom ene okra no e ba be fani pedua foforo abetoa de esese o toa so na wantumi antoa so no ese o toa so wi wo makoba no mo num nsem nyina ya kase o be make research no there no kre me ba me last born me wo no oba ene na ba o twem won sere ono so the same twa e won sere e won the 9 rights no wa don se tambi o ka kire ne ma me se o mpegya ne kakra na ma me se so virus a wenyin de ontumi mpegya no asama me ba girl no e ka kire sa tam ne kura no over 5 years say o ya kwala me de wa hye kire sa turu sa akrokro pen the name name wenyin edu be say na me se family kakra o mpese o family
Nito say no na wewu no no asa
ono no wasamba no akole bia ebe wu ni bia first week se wo maame no etumi ye hwehwemu fa akola no ho ehun se akola no obewi aseda the first time ni and then the second time ni and then the third time ni kama minka se binchiro you know captain smart na juma na wo ye no oni se ni maame na tanachi ni maame ye one of the people or more the information to de bi na se ni wure fi bibia ono na e kan no maame na onam ho no onye maame bi kekewu oye fantini beka se ewu akwafo ni bi onim de onim fom otenie mase ntodi ni sunsun ni nyira de atani benechi
etisem sei ana ekoso ewo captain smart ho onso odwene ho sen ja comment ewo comment section honom afenso subscribe to me YouTube channel no na afenso notification bell no ya na waboso send me drop video bi a onsa betumi akabi follow me on Facebook Instagram and TikTok kwakusmart TV me da se ohwe me may you acquire the A's, blow the B's, conquer the C's, destroy the D's, eliminate the E's, fight and forget F's. Macrao.